Human, what a game. This one started out like it might be a snoozefest of Bruins cycling and Flyers' mad dash attempts to score. If only the game could have continued without penalties, because in the end, that sank the Flyers and effectively handed Boston the OT win last night. First period, David Pastrnak scored very early in the game. Quicker than it took to type these two sentences. It was a little awkward, as Provorov was recognized as a prime young defenseman in the NHL during the pregame kitsch, only to score on his own goalie. Boston showed some hard north-south speed to start the game, with a wild three-zone skate by Kevan Miller to charge play forward. The Bees had to survive a few challenging turnovers, as Philly pushed back. Zboril, in particular, passed the puck to nowhere from his own slot, though, often, it really didn't seem to matter. Boston didn't struggle for long. Much of the middle of the frame was firmly under control, despite the stressful pace of play. Kevan Miller is a player possessed, as if he hasn't played hockey in 2 years. Things did not improve for the Flyers, as Boston repeatedly marched the puck through the neutral zone and onto the attack. Not for a lack of effort, though, the Flyers were getting the puck deep on Boston, if not sustaining play. Oh, and they brought the heavy on the way in. The first wound down with a couple more turnovers by Philly, but you could tell that they could taste a goal near the end of the frame. This is not a team to sleep on. Second period, more of the same, really. Philly managed to get some zone control, so Boston's possession advantage was hampered a bit. A penalty was finally called on Boston, so Philadelphia had a power play opportunity, but tradition ensued and Sean Kuraly almost scored a shorthanded goal. All is well with the world. Philly's best chance came with about 5 minutes to go, where a strong 3-on-2 developed in their favor. This catalyzed a great shift, and the hot hands of Kevin Hayes finished off some great cycling around the Boston zone. The 1-1 tie carried into the second intermission. Fortunately for Boston, the Flyers' leading scorer James van Riemsdyk took a penalty out of nowhere, and the Bruins enjoyed the first 3 quarters of a power play before taking some free time into the third. Third period, Philly came out hot. Just a minute in, Jake Voracek scored the go-ahead goal after Boston's coverage left him alone, only to appear out of nowhere from behind the net. The Bruins responded with some quick shots in succession, though it looked like Philly's chances in the first, on a whim, and from less-than-preferable spots around the offensive zone. Goalie Carter Hart had looked sharp. He was simply not getting any sort of defensive performance in front of him through the first 2 periods. An outstanding stop at the right post on Sean Kuraly, never mind the breakaway chance earlier in the game, should make his highlight reel for the year.